I've been planning a lot of new things that I want to do on the channel, and I want to share with you what I'm planning, but this includes something that is going away. Hey everybody, my name's Jimmy. Welcome to Coffee and Trains. Today I'm drinking some more of that Kauai coffee. I do like that stuff. If you want to tell me what kind of coffee you are drinking and have your name featured just like these guys right here, you can leave that in the comments below. Cheers, guys. The first thing that I want to announce is something that I have been working on for a while and I'm super excited to share. I have started a second YouTube channel. Some of you may have noticed a new channel posting videos of model trains running on a layout that looks, well, a lot like mine. I have been slowly working on launching a second channel called Jimmy's Trains, and now it has officially launched. Jimmy's Trains will be simply a channel where I run my locomotives. No tutorials, no talking, just trains running. I'm planning on running every sound locomotive I get and what I already have, plus the non-sound ones as well. I also plan on making mega compilations of 30 minutes to over an hour so that you can put them on in the background while you're working or enjoying your layout or things like that. I know that I enjoy watching trains run. It's extremely relaxing to me. Hopefully, it will do the same to you. I have it linked right up here as well as in the description below, and I'll have a link at the end of this video. I do ask for you to go check it out and subscribe if you like it. Having just finished MRR2, I'm currently in the planning phases of MRR3. Right now, I'm thinking of making something that is truly portable for those of us who want a layout that is a good size to run trains, but we don't have a permanent space for it. But I also haven't even decided on a scale for it either, so that's how early in the planning stages I am for it. Now, for those of you who enjoyed MRR1 and MRR2, I am creating pages on my website that have some reference material that should make things easier to find and build. MRR1 is live now, and MRR2 should be available in the next 2 weeks. One really big thing that will be happening is that I'm planning on building a new layout. The room that my layout is currently in needs to become a multi-purpose room because my family is growing and changing. So I'm moving back to the garage. I recently air-conditioned the garage, and while originally I was planning on moving this layout, I decided I wanted to build a new one because that's just fun for me. I will be stripping this one for everything of value, and you know that I'll be doing videos on the entire construction process. I've also got several locomotives on pre-order, including the Athearn N-Scale F59 with the North Carolina Railroad paint scheme, and several scale trains locos, including the SD40-2, the C39, and the AC4400, plus many more. I have ordered DCC-ready versions, so I will be showing you how I install decoders in the locomotives that I just named as well. You're also going to be seeing rolling stock review shorts as well. You'll be seeing those start tomorrow with 2 of my favorite cars that I own. If a car is super special and needs more than a minute to show the detail and features of a car, then I can add it to an op session and show it off there. This winter will be my first DIY and digital awards. I will be giving away my first Viewer Model Railroad of the Year, and if that goes well, I will then be expanding those next year. Another thing that I've done is a modification to my Patreon, a couple of them actually. First of all, the second round of nomination voting for that Viewer Model Railroad of the Year is coming up, so if you're a patron, be on the lookout for that. If you want to participate, you can for just $1 a month. Speaking of Patreon levels, my $2 a month level has been just kind of there with nothing really different from other levels for the longest time. Well, that changed a couple months ago. Now at the $2 a month level and up, you can watch my videos ad-free and a little early. I typically try to post the ad-free versions of the videos between 10 p.m. and midnight Eastern the day before they go live on YouTube. Another thing that is coming to Patreon involves my digital models for 3D printing. Now, if you are a $5 a month engineer on Patreon, you get access to my entire database of 36 models via my website, DIYanddigitalrr.com. but Patreon recently rolled out a store for creators to sell digital products. So in addition to models that you can get through being an engineer, you'll be able to purchase individual models from my Patreon store. These models will range in price from $10 to $20 and will be available in HON and Z scales. You do not have to be a patron to purchase these. Now, any new models that become available to my patrons at the engineer level will be exclusive to that patron level for at least a month before they go on sale in the store, and some will be permanently exclusive. The first 3 models are on sale right now, and you can check the link below to go to the store. Some of you may be saying, Jimmy, don't you sell models on Etsy? Well, yes, but that is where the change is coming. I'm closing down my Etsy store, and this was a very tough decision, but the bottom line is that printing models, packaging them, and then shipping them myself is just too much. But I'm not going to leave you all hanging. First of all, the digital models are going to be sold on Patreon, like I just said. The fees are far better than on Etsy. Patreon charges a simple 5% of what I sell, whereas Etsy charges you a 6.5% transaction fee per sale, a 20-cent listing fee that you have to renew with each sale or after a certain period of time, and a 15% fee for any product that is sold as a result of off-site ads. So the fees are better with Patreon if I'm switching to all digital models. If you don't want to print the models yourself, I am looking into starting a Shapeways store and pricing things reasonably so that you don't have to pay a ton to get the models. There have been a lot of changes, and it has been a while since I did an update like this, and I promise you it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm super excited about everything that's coming. And I even have more planned in the distant future, which includes MRR4, 5, 6, and so on. Some distant future things also are that I have become super interested in super small scales like T-gauge and one that is even smaller. Yeah, it exists. Bottom line, there is a lot in the pipeline for the DIY and digital railroad, and I'm grateful to all of you that are along for this ride. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, drink some coffee, and happy railroading.